Slurp down the drain. The floodgate is open. Alright, we gotta go find out where she went. Alright, blue herbs. Blue herbs usually mean something venomous is around. Oh, right. Sewer manager facts. I think we read before. Yes, that's about when the special visitors will come to the facility. Yeah, we'll take the ammo. The warehouse door is locked, but we have lockpicks. Not going to go down there just yet. An old locker. Could have sworn there was something in there. There we go. We're going to leave the first aid spray behind. Now, even though I said I'm not trying to go for a high score or anything, it's still just sort of my instinct to not use first aid sprays, because they kind of drag down your score a bit. Okay, we're going to want that. I think we're going to want that too. You know what? Let me leave the bow gun and the quarrels here, or bolts rather, and we'll hang on to the grenade launcher just in case. Okay, not the elevator. We want to go into the warehouse. I hear you. Now, there should be a couple of goodies around here if I can find them. There's one. Now, down here is the area where Sherry normally gets washed up to. But she's not here. Now, those are really worth it. Now, it looks like there's a little vent or a shaft down there. Sherry could have gone through there. Okay, let's drop off our bolts. And now we're going to take the elevator.
What happened?
And there's our buddy Leon.
I ran into this woman who was in trouble. Her name's Ada. Right after that, someone tried to kill me. Nearly succeeded, too. Ada went after the sniper, but I'm worried about her. You gotta find her before...
Wouldn't really call Annette a sniper.
You've been shot.
I'll be okay. It's Ada I'm worried about. I'll be okay. It's Ada I'm worried about.
Well, that's what happened to Leon after Ada kind of separated with him. Okay, I had enough sense to take the valve handle and the lighter. Because as you remember, the valve handle is the most important item in the game. We cannot progress the game from this point unless we have that valve handle. Okay, and there's our wolf medal. Ooh, flame rounds. We're going to have some fun with flame rounds a little later. Okay. Now be careful of the big spiders. So let's drop off the wolf medal here, so we have one extra slot. Let's avoid the spiders. And let's go say hello to Sherry's mommy.
Are you alright? What happened?
Get away from me. You just want my husband's G sample, don't you? But no one will take that away from me. No one.
Husband? Then you must be Annette.
Huh? How did you?
We don't have time for that. Sherry is lost somewhere in the sewer system. I have to find her.
What? I told her to go to the police building. Why is she here? Now Sherry and the G sample are both in danger.
What did she mean by that? Does Sherry have the G sample?
Annette is unconscious. I kind of love the fact that you sort of hear her splash in the water and then watch her pull herself out. Yes, I do need this right now, thank you. And we'll take these. I think I'll use one of them right now. Down this way was where Leon had to blow up the oversized crocodile. Actually, I guess it would be an alligator. You know, alligators in the sewers and all that. Thankfully, we do not have to deal with that. Or do we? No, but we do have to walk through all this trash. And there is an ink ribbon, but we do not need it. We're up here to do the same thing that we had to do with Leon. Let's get this medal. Also grab this file, but there's nothing here we haven't read already. Actually, do you have anything else on you? No. And now we do not need to use the valve anymore. We do have to run. Run from the roaches. Tons of zombies, but we do not have to deal with them. We still haven't found Sherry, though. Alright, am I going to be fast enough to get away from these spiders? Ha, we made it. Alright, we found the underground sky tram, but it's not here. We're gonna have to call it back. Now, do you remember we were playing as Leon and we found the signal flare on the other end of the tram track? I always thought it would have been a nice touch that if you lit the signal flare and when you were playing with Claire at this point, you saw the flare go off. And there's Sherry.
Sherry, you're okay. Sherry, did your mom give you something called G-virus? Either a vial or a test tube?
G-virus? I've never heard of anything like that before.
Are you absolutely sure? If you give it to me, I'll hold on to it for safekeeping.
But I really don't have anything. It's the truth.
But why would her mom say something like that?
Well, that's something we're going to have to worry about later. Right now, we're going to get going. And just like Leon before us, we're going to set off the signal flare. And now we can find the key. That's a completely optional thing, just like how it was optional with Leon, but doing it is worthwhile. Alright, I can hear some zombies shambling around. Whoa, we don't have enough. Yeah, you may remember that down over this way, Leon found the parts for his shotgun. But Claire's not so lucky. She doesn't get parts for any of her weapons. But we are going to come back here in just a minute. Can't leave Sherry alone. That's because we ran too far ahead of Sherry. And Sherry started crouching. That's what she does when she's scared. She crouches. Alright. More Zambambos. You all dead? No, you're not dead. You're not dead either? Jerk. Sherry, just follow me.
Sherry, wait here. I'm going to check it out by myself.
Okay, I'll wait here, but hurry back.
Yes, that's a good idea. Keep her here. Okay, so let's drop off our goodies. Now, we are not going to need the lighter or the valve handle anymore. At least I'm pretty sure that's the case. We will need this weapons box key, but that's later. You go down there. Now that we have plenty of room in our inventory, we're going to go back the way we came. So when we check this body, we find a spark shot. And this is a really powerful weapon. It takes up 2 inventory slots. High voltage gun used to repel experimental animals. It uses a spark shot round and has a range of about 10 feet. So it's not something that you can really use at enemies that far away. They gotta kind of be close. Now, I don't think we're going to need that blue herb, but every green herb we can get, we will take. Now, the spark shot isn't a bad weapon, but it is not the weapon I want to use when I've got to take on, you know, big nasty monsters. But I'll consider using it when we're playing with like zombies and stuff. Let's take that. We're gonna save. Over in the chat right now, they're talking about how Umbrella doesn't like it to be cluttered and dirty, so they got people that go around cleaning up the zombies. Well, you know what? Umbrella does not like clutter. When things get messy, they just blow the place up. So this was where we had the big underground elevator with Leon and Ada, but it's gone now. Is there anything back here? Yeah, what did we find? More bullets. What there is, though, is a little elevator that goes down to this walkway. You can make out a camera up over here. A nice little detail, huh? Alright, well, let's grab this key. Is there anything over here? Will you turn the monitor on? Yeah, sure, why not? Oh. Oh, that's a problem. Agent X does not like being filmed. And we do not have a lot of space to fight with him. Which is why I brought our machine gun. Is it gonna be enough? Ow. There we go. Alright, big guy. You got any goodies for us this time? Acid rounds. I like that. Anything else? No. You know, this guy's getting to be a real pain, isn't he? But now that we have that control key, we can use it here.
Okay, Sherry, let's go.
And that recalled the elevator. Now I'm going to drop a bunch of our stuff off. That's not a lot of space to play with. Because I think at this point we're mostly going to focus on using the grenade gun. Switch those up. I want to save the acid rounds for liquors and stuff like that. Now, don't lag behind, Sherry. Lovely.
Claire? What was that?
That was bad. That was very bad.
Don't worry. Just wait here. I'll go and see what it was.
Alright, so just like last time, access from the outside will be prohibited. So once we go out, we're stuck there. Leon got jumped. And looks like we're gonna have a fight. But he keeps getting bigger and nastier. Ow. While this gun is strong, it does not have great range. Okay, he's getting aggressive now when he puts his arms up like that. He'll actually come rushing at you and do a couple of swipes. I kind of want to try to keep him on screen, so if I can knock him out, we'll get to see something. Okay, he's on top of the... Yep. Come back here, you jerk. Ooh, okay, how are we doing? I'm gonna heal. Come on, you. No, 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 bad. We're actually okay. How are we doing on ammo? Alright, one more shot and then we'll switch to acid rounds. Acid rounds, I think, fly farther, but they only have one shot. Ooh, you didn't like that, did you? He really didn't like that. Yeah, so that's the end of that fight. So that's the one thing he does different, is at the end of his fight, he jumps up onto the wall and kind of retreats. Huh? What happened? Warning, the motor has been stopped due to problems with overheating.
Isn't this...
That's okay. You keep it. I'm sure it'll keep you safe. Wait here for me, okay? I'm going back to look for your mom.
Thanks, Claire. Even though I'm an only child, neither of my parents ever spent much time with me because of their work. But now that you're with me, I finally have someone to rely upon.
Sherry.
Alright, Sherry, anything else to say? Nope. So Sherry's gonna hang out in here while we go find out what happened with the overheating. Well, we can go up here and see what happens.